Leicester City are unlikely to be able to spend a lot of money on their return to the Premier League, so they will have to be shrewd in the transfer market. Newly appointed manager Steve Cooper will assess the market this summer to see where he can improve Leicester City, ready to fight for Premier League survival. With Leicester currently in the midst of an appeal for breaching Premier League spending rules and at risk of another breach before the PSR deadline on June 30th, they may need to make sales despite promotion. This could see Kiernan Dewsbury Hall sold to balance the books in a deal that would be incredibly frustrating for the fan base. Even if the 25-year-old is sold, Leicester won't have much money to spend this summer. So here are 3 players on a budget they could sign to help with their PSR problems. The first player Leicester should consider is experienced top-flight goalscorer Danny Ings. With Jamie Vardy now 37 and Patson Daka yet to prove he can be prolific in the Premier League, at least one more option is needed in attack, and Ings could be just that. The West Ham United striker is also likely to be available for a cheap fee, with the Hammers keen to offload the 31-year-old. The former Liverpool striker has scored just 16 goals since leaving Southampton in 2021, but showed at Saints that he can score goals for a team struggling near the bottom of the table, scoring 22 in the Premier League in the 2019-20 season. Recent reports have suggested that Southampton themselves would be willing to play up to £6 million to set up a return for Ings, so that Leicester could offer a similar fee. Goals can be hard to come by in the top flight, but in Ings Leicester could sign a player who demonstrably knows where the net is on a cut-price deal. A player on the other end of the spectrum from Premier League experience is 19-year-old Manchester United defender Willy Kambwala. Kambwala played just 8 games in the English top flight, but impressed when called up by Erik ten Hag. The French centre-back was particularly impressive in Manchester United's 2-2 draw with Liverpool in April, with Rio Ferdinand praising him after the game. United are expected to sign defensive reinforcements this summer after being caught out on several occasions last season, which could see Kambwala fall down the pecking order. With that in mind, Leicester might be wise to make a move for the defender, who is only going to improve and is unlikely to command a huge fee. The third and final budget signing Leicester should consider is Brighton's Jeremy Sarmiento. The Ecuadorian international started last season on loan at West Brom before joining fellow promoted Ipswich Town in January. It was for Kieran McKenna's side that he impressed most, registering 4 goals and 2 assists in 22 games across all competitions. A crafty winger with an eye for goal, Sarmiento would be good competition for Steffi Mavididai and Abdul Fatawu, and Brighton could be interested in selling a player who is unlikely to have a future at the club. At 21, Sarmiento is another player with real potential, and Leicester could move quickly to secure his services this summer. Subscribe to the channel and leave a like.